Hello everyone. It's Tuesday, April 22nd, 23rd, something like that. Zone 7, northeast of Atlanta. Something's been eating on the beets, and we're kind of tired of waiting on them. So it's time to pick the beets. These are an Egyptian flat, or flat Egyptian, or flats of Egyptian. They come by a variety of names. They have proven to be the best beet for our area. Look at the size of that beet. The distinguishing factor to it, other than we get a big beet, is that it has multiple heads. See, there's stems coming out from everywhere. But when you make the cut, the beet looks correct inside. It's not all goofy looking. So, there's one. There's another really nice one. Another one, as you can see. You know, it's a shame because we don't like the beet greens, so that'll go in the compost. I know I'll get a lot of flack from that, but if you don't like the beet greens, there's not much point in trying to force yourself. Here's a small one. Oh, here's another Whopper. Very, very large beet. I always intend to... Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wow, look at it. That one's big as my hand. Chris cooked this up with some horseradish and whatnot. There may be a video up on it. But I'm telling you, it's something to eat. I can't believe that. That's got to be the biggest beet ever. So, this one is not far behind. Look at the size of that beet.
Oh my goodness.
There's a beauty. And then just to even things out, you get somebody that doesn't do much of anything. And here's another really nice beet. So out of this little tiny area, what a wonderful batch of beets. This is the flat of Egypt, or Egyptian flats, whatever. You'll recognize the name when you see it. Really, really nice beet for Zone 7 here around Atlanta. Takes it most of the winter. Here we are toward the end of April. Need this space for squash or beans or something, so these guys are coming out. So that's beets here, Zone 7 Atlanta. Now, one of the perennial favorites in beets, and I give them a try every year, is kind of my base plant, is the Detroit Reds. And I always get a beet. I mean, that's a couple of nice, actually those are pretty nice beets. But compared to the Egyptian flats, there's just no competition. My problem here in Atlanta is this is what I get a lot of, are not much. You just don't ever really make much of a beet. I know people will worry it to death trying to get a beet out of that, but this probably will be the last year I do this. If this had been the Egyptians, think what we'd be getting. There's a couple. There's a nice beet there. So we got, 3 decent beets so far. There's another okay beet. And here's a nice one. Yeah, that's a good beet there. That's a good sized beet there. So we got a few here. I'm not really sure what that is. Let's pick it. I don't know what that is. If anybody knows what that is, put it down here. It's a turnip?
Yes.
Well,
That's a turnip.
it's a strange place to get a turnip in the middle of my beets. But, okay, we got a turnip also.
You had some turnip seeds in there.
Yeah, obviously there was some turnip seeds in there. So there's the beets. You can see how the onions are doing. Not exactly up to the Vidalia status yet, but they're starting to bulb up. So there's the beet harvest here for us. This dirt will be back to work here in a short period of time. If you like these, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and I think there's a little bell where you'll get a notification when a new one goes up. as always, thank you very much for watching. This is Grow and Eat This in Northeast Atlanta.